And the thing is that the stuff that we see in the area names and the stuff that we're obviously tied to almost emotionally at this point, with memories and stuff. That stuff is on the surface level, so like you said, it's pretty much the easier aspect of renaming. Just control find, Tania, replace all. I mean, it's that simple.
Just don't mess up like Crows did that one time whenever he made a UR for UR everywhere. Did you ever fix that, Crows?
I don't think we brought it up enough. Like I was like, oh well, I guess just leave it and not tell them.
I love that though. You go into these rooms, it's all capital. You're. I'm gonna see if I can find an example of that still.
Yeah.
Your Brian lets you spell real good.
Yeah, I mean, I think that there is, there's good sense in essentially what we're doing is backwards engineering, but not exactly because the code itself is probably very different, and it's updated, and it's new technology writing it and kind of organizing it. So, I mean, yes, it's so outdated at this point that a lot of the people that have been involved in this game over the years on various levels have said that part of the issue is, will it even run, or is how much of it is corrupt, or is there an even complete data file that you could compile? So there's just because there's a source code out there, it doesn't mean that it's just this like shining, lustrous, awesome, perfectly saved version of the game. So there's that too.
I wish it existed. I really do. I would love to be able to create like an Echoes client for the original Darkness Falls. That was one of my original goals. I wanted just everyone to be able to see it and enjoy it as it was.
Yeah, I think that would be cool just to see it. Like I myself have very little time spent in that game compared to everything else.
Yeah, it's compared to DFC, and I feel that most people who are still around have that same issue. Except for John, he played only DF, really barely got into DFC, so he got the experience as it was, and that's pretty rare to beat somebody who actually got to play that much. Hey John, where did you mainly play? Was it on AOL or GameStorm? Or God forbid, Pacific Internet? Oh, that was the worst one by far. I found an example of that UR, by the way. I'm going to paste it in. You see what you did, Crows? Do you see?
You are lucky.
all examples of UR are like that now. The problem is it's going to be hard to fix too. I mean, I know you can do it, but like every room starts with UR, like you're, and so you can tell it to like ignore the first instance in each room, but it's a lot harder than it should be. Yeah, I was so sad, John, whenever they toned those so bad, they made them slower on DFC. They were one of the best imp weapons in the game over on AOL. Hey, John, were you ever around for the wars in that game? Like the imps killing all the orcs during that extortionist war? Do you remember that one?
Uh-oh, someone let King Kong out of the cage.
Uh-oh, who did? Who do?
Who done did?
Uh-oh. Mine lagged up for a second. Looks like it fixed, though. Did yours completely crash, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine like lagged, like it froze up for a couple seconds and it came back. I was lucky. Lucky! It's probably because Crows is chilling with me, so he like protected me while he crashed you.
I see, I'm not the favorite anymore.
My plan is working.
Your plan is working.
The under construction side. Now you just need the elevator music.
Yeah, where's my elevator dubstep channel?
Hey, John, there was like a new war every other month. My favorite one was the Vampire vs. Werewolf War. That had been the best one. I love that one. Some say that is what inspired some pretty popular movies. Wink, wink. Not really, but still.
That's a long shot, but, you know.
And wouldn't it be amazing if that was true, though? I know.
Yeah. I have like an interview with the actors. I can't remember. I don't know their names anymore, but you know, they're like, so what made everybody decide to make these movies? Little known facts. And you get like millions of little teeny boppers just running into the Twitch stream, like, oh my god, I want to play.
You'd get a big influx of people, that's for sure. Yeah. Then as soon as they saw it was text, they'd be like, you have to read?
What's reading?
Man, it kind of reminds me of that scene from Back to the Future 2, whenever Michael J. Fox he's playing the video game, the old school arcade cabinet, and the little kid goes, you have to use your hands, it's like a baby's toy.
What the hell? Were there no... What?
I'm assuming they use like augmented reality stuff with their hands in the future for their kind of...
future. Oh, I see.
Yeah. Yeah, it was in the future.
I was like, wait, but all things were handheld like before that.
And what's funny, that movie's like took place in 2015 or 2016. So it's like that's what they expected us to be at.
Hoverboards.
Yeah, hoverboards and VR headsets or some kind of headset that doesn't you don't have to actually use physically. And we're getting close.
Yeah, but the funny thing is that it wasn't, for just the overall betterment of humankind that we tried to make a hoverboard. It was, oh crap, the movie said 2015, we gotta get off our ass.
Even have those cool shoes that auto-lace now, too. Well, I think they're cool. Maybe that's just me as a fat person. I no longer have to tie my shoes. Awesome.
It's just advanced Velcro.
There you go. Yeah, glorified Velcro, but it's automatic Velcro. Oh, $1 million idea. I kind of grew out of it by the time they added the stingers, the hive. I mean, I just used good old spider daggers from we called it the Greater Spider Caves back then too, but it was still part of Cursed Woods then. We'd always get those spider daggers and hit a new player and infect them with a poison and watch them die. We were evil, truly evil. What was your favorite boss, John? Like, do you remember a particular boss that you either enjoyed killing or you just like the way they sound, like their name or description?